Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to do a little more stuff here at the end. So we're going to talk to Barcus and have him talk to Wulbren again, and then we'll try to wake up the sleeping agent, and then we'll head back to Moonrise. So we'll run over to talk to Barcus and try not to accidentally sit in a chair.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why?
And we'll tell him that it's because we freed everybody.
You did? But that means... Wulbren! Wulbren!
He'll run looking for his friend. Seems like a good-hearted guy. And we'll talk to Barcus again.
Don't be shy.
Wulbren!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barcus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barcus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this... helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbren.
You don't belong here, Barcus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
And we're going to say that you don't know what Barcus has gone through.
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Wulbren is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
I will say that he doesn't owe us.
One and the same.
And seems like he really cares.
Well, once you're used to someone, you're used to them.
And we'll ask him what he'll do.
Well, perhaps Wulbren is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
And we'll say that it's lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
And we'll leave. And the brilliant retort is a smoke powder bomb, basically. So we'll take that, and then we'll head inside, and we're going to talk to this sleeping flaming fist.
Don't be shy. Have a
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
So we're going to pull the loot out that we got from Malice.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help. My loot. You got it back. How?
We'll say that we killed Malice Thorn.
You killed a Thorn? The Ketheric's elite. How did you... Never mind. He needs us. Needs our help. I've been lost in the shadows so long. And I met a boy there, too. Thaniel. He's the only reason my mind survived that emptiness, that loss. He told me about someone he knew. Someone called Halsin, a druid. Thaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him?
Yeah, we do.
Please, hurry. Thaniel is more than just a boy. He's the spirit of the land. And he's all alone. Without him, the curse won't lift. He said Halsin could help. Find Halsin. Please.
Okay, so that advances that part of the quest. And we're going to head back to Moonrise. And we're going to do a little bit of combat probably, so we're going to also grab Will, and we'll take Will to Moonrise. And we're going to take a look at equipment. So we've got Will with the Spell Sparkler still. We now have a big upgrade for him, so we're going to put him in the Potent Robe. We don't need the Whispering Promise or the Light Spell anymore. We've got some better options. So Shadowheart in camp, I think, has got rings. So this is going to do extra damage when we do damage to things that are illuminated. We'll send that to Will. If we do spell damage while illuminated by a light source, we're going to do Radiating Orb. We'll send that to Will. We could also, if we wanted to go all the way on that, we could give him additional Radiant stuff, or even train him to use like medium armor so he can equip other things. Will can also use the Risky Ring. So we'll take a look. We'll see what we've got. This hat gives us a +1 to save DC and initiative rolls, but it does not add to our to hit. We don't do fire damage very often. We're not going to do thunder damage very often, although we can. We're not proficient in medium armor. So ranged attack rolls are not spell attack rolls, so that's not going to help either. We take a look at gloves. We don't do weapon attacks. We could get some bracers of defense if we wanted to. The Abyss Beckoners won't help us. Not interested in archery. We're not going to be throwing people. Being able to cast Mage Hand might be handy. And so that's what we're going to go with. For boots, not a lot of good options. We'll just equip the Boots of Speed. For rings, we're going to equip the one that's going to do a little additional damage. And then we have advantage on all attack rolls. We'll equip that. And then we had just found an amulet. right here that when we deal damage with the spell attack, it does reverberation. We'll put that on as well. And let's have a look and see if Rolan has gone to try to save his siblings that have already been saved. This is a thing that seems to happen out of order when you do the run this way. But we want to save Rolan if we can. And it sure looks like he's over here, so we were seeing some fire. Already, and we'll take a look. Oh yeah, we've got a couple of shadows, and there's Rolan and a torch. So this can be a little bit buggy. Rolan can get hurt or die here. We want to try to avoid that. And one of the things that we can do here is we can have Lizelle jump in and cast the light spell on him immediately. So we are going to remove our strange conduit ring, and we'll equip the guiding light ring. We'll break the party apart, and we'll cast enhanced leap. Featherfall.
Sharp as ever.
We'll have Will crouch. We'll have Ulfira crouch. And we're just going to jump right next to Rolan. And we'll cast the light spell on Rolan, so that we're certain that his torch isn't going to get accidentally put out and he's not going to die of the shadow curse right away. Alright, so now we're going to sneak in with Ulfira. And we can see one of these shadows, and so that's where we're going to start. We've got a hidden shadow, and it's not something we've done before, but I'll kind of show you. Oh yeah, there's a dig spot. Sorry, distracted there for a second, trying to figure out what's going on. So we've got a moon lantern that the pixie used to be in. So we're going to send that to Will. And we're just going to throw it. And that's going to reveal the shadow.
Swift and lethal.
So we'll throw our lightning jabber. And we've got action surge if we want to try to use it. We're just going to run up to it and see if we can provoke as it runs past. Ulfira's got an extra shot and didn't need it.
God damn it all! I could do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
We're going to take the fighter option.
Yes, there is. I came here to save Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
And we should just ask if he was going to die.
At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
And that's it. He's going to run off, but we still have light cast on him, so he'll be fine. And there he's vanished. All right, so we're going to make sure that we pick up our moon lantern.
I had a bag of holding.
This is not something that we did when we were trying to scout out shadows earlier, and but it's good to know for you that it's possible to do. And there are other moon lanterns that were in Balthazar's office in the tower that I don't think we've been there yet, but there are others if we wanted to get a hold of them. And we're just going to come down over to the docks. This dude is jumping for I don't know what reason. And we've got a few more folks on the dock to deal with.
Enjoy the view.
Boat out in the harbor there.
Stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day.
I'm not sure where it's going. All right, but we're going to cast Minor Illusion. And what we really want to do is start off with trying to get this guy back in the back. So we'll grab him. And we got 3 of the 4 of them. There's another guy that's wandering over here. And missed this guy again. And I'm just having terrible luck with getting people to cast correct. There we go. We're finally getting people to go where they're supposed to go. And once more, we'll book these 3 together and go into turn-based mode.
Flackets will be done.
And we still have Action Surge, so we're pretty good to go. We're going to start off with this paladin here, and we'll just run over to him and see if we can throw him into the drink. And there we go. And kind of shocked that combat didn't start there, but okay.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
And so same thing, we'll just run to the edge. Click this guy and throw him.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
A bold decision. We're just going to attack.
I will ascend. Taking position.
And we'll run Lizelle over. And we're still out of throws, so we'll Action Surge. And throw this guy.
Need to find a way forward.
And this dude still hasn't noticed it. And we'll come over and enter turn-based mode.
Enough waiting.
And Lizelle's got advantage on this because of the armor that she's wearing. And so we'll try and find a spot here off the side of the dock where he'll die. And that's it. So the docks are clear now.
Without delay.
I'm not sure what was going on there. And we can see that there's Zentrum boxes here, and what they're doing is participating in shipping the mine worms around. So we're pretty sure the Zentrum are bad guys. If we weren't already certain of that before. So that's the dock area. We'll come in here. This is the door out to the docks from the prison, and it was the door that was the two zealots were guarding. So we come in here, and this is where the two gals are that would be torturing Minthara. And there's some possibility that you might want to leave them alive. So if you want to get Minthara, like if you spared her, you will not want to kill them yet. If you let Minthara die, or you send her off the bridge like we did, then it's okay to kill this chick right now. And you see the other one is not following, right? So it must be coded in some way to ignore the illusions. And usually that's because they're doing some sort of scripted task that doesn't break until some other event has happened. And she's probably pacing around waiting for Minthara to be delivered. We had this problem a little bit with Jorah Ragzlin, where we needed to talk to the Illithid using Speak with Dead before Ragzlin would respond to illusions. I'll wait for her to walk up, turn-based mode, right-click, throw, and we'll just throw her into the pit. And exit. These gals cast mind control effects that can be kind of dangerous if you get your group confused. And shut the door. And you can see she's just healing herself but not responding. If we pile enough damage onto her, we can kill her. We may have this happen to a few of the guards. Because we're doing this in a not common way, we can end up with some glitchy behavior, and we'll just hope that that doesn't happen with the zealots who have a lot of hit points, because it could take a while to try to wind them down. Alright, so again, we don't want to go into the room where Ketheric is.
Let's see what this does.
But we'll come out here where Mig the Ogre is. And there's a hole in the wall here. Can't break it, right? So time to upgrade our crossbows. I've been putting this off for a little bit. We're going to equip the Near Misser, and we'll put the Hellfire hand crossbow in our offhand. And because it does force damage, we just blow the wall up to little pieces. And we'll grab some money. Alright, so we'll pick up from here in the next video, and I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.